what is in the plans for this weekend for you guys? What are you guys planning for this weekend? It's going to be nice. Are you guys going to do any RCing? And we're live, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to run my car in the baseball diamond tomorrow, and hopefully I won't have this problem again. It's when it gets bumped a certain way, it just does it. So
which car are you going to run again?
I'm going to do my PUBG again on the baseball diamond where it's not as bumpy.
So you did fix it?
I tightened up all the things that are attached to the suspension. I tightened as much as I could on them to see if it would help stop it. And I turned down the dual rate to between 50 and 75% for steering.
Okay, so you got it fixed again. That was my question.
Yeah, I try to make sure it doesn't caught as easily, but I still think a bump will.
You drove it and turned the wheels. Brad, did you drive it and actually turn the wheels?
Yes.
Okay.
I did it in my house too, and when it hit certain bumps, a pretty hard one, it would do it again, even with the dual rate turned down.
Well, so yeah, it's strict.
Oh, no, the servo's fine. I don't hear any problems from the servo.
You won't hear it.
You might be talking about the horn.
You might have stripped the horn and you won't hear any clicking or jerking or whatever, or even strip the output on the servo.
Oh,
because more than likely, both of them are plastic.
No, they are, and the horn is fine too.
Who makes the car?
I would double check that.
You had it. You had it out and had it apart and looked at it.
Yes.
So you took the servo horn off, look at the servo horn.
And I checked the servo horn. And I tightened the servo horn. And I did all sorts of things. I went to each joint and tightened that too.
But did you get out your 4-foot table to do it all?
No, but it's a 12 scale, so it's not as big. I was lucky that most of the stuff hardly ever dropped to the floor this time of day.
Wait a minute. How big are the Tamayas?
This is not a Tamiya, it's a Thunder Tiger.
No, I'm just asking a question.
The Thunder Tigers are the Tamiya is 10th scale. They're bigger. This is 12 scale.
That one's a 12 scale.
Never mind.
He just wanted to know how big were the Tamiya compared to that one.
A lot bigger. Look what it looks like against a 14 scale of a WL toy. It's actually
okay, Brad. There's a difference between showing us and actually showing us.
Oh, my mic ain't muted. I thought it was muted. Sorry. Don't buy any cars that start with a T.
Tiger makes all sorts of cars.
No cars. Iron Cat. That one with the TRA. Nothing with a T.
Okay. Now pull it
Thunder
back.
Tiger makes nitro cars too, big head.
Put it back towards you more so you can actually see from wheel to wheel.
What's a nitro?
They make nitro cars too, and nitro engines also, and electric cars.
So if you turn the steering right now, if you turn it all the way, it does not get bind up. Okay, now if you turn it the other way, all the way.
It's not doing it now, but when it bumps a certain way, this will somehow flex.
You don't see it anymore. You're not showing it anymore. Okay.
When this flexes down from this to this, this thing drops millimeters and it gets stuck in one position.
Okay, it might be a bad design on that steering. I don't know. It might need to be modified, but you won't find a hop up for that.
I'm hoping I can find a turnbuckle that will be this length.
This right here, word.
Make one.
You can make a turnbuckle that length.
Yeah.
And
What
there's the-
what I mentioned is you might have problem with the ball end, but turnbuckles can be made.
And heck, you got a screw kit. Even if you found something that was almost the same size, put a little washer on the top side of it and put it right straight through it and right into the plastic.
What is that, about an
As
inch?
long as it's not too much bigger than the original hole.
Well, I thought I lost some screws when I was taking it apart, but I didn't. I did get my hardware kit, and a lot of them will fit this car.
Yeah. So, like I said, all you got to do is just get rod ends and
I also,
thread.
if there's a lot of movement here, I was out, if I could find washers to stop that, I don't know if that would even help. See, look and see that yellow thing moving like that. Look at that.
You
What
look at
yellow
it,
thing? What yellow thing moving? You're showing the wrong side of it, Brad.
I'm not being smart when I say this, but have you Googled the problem?
What?
Googled it, like look for YouTube videos on like Tiger Cat with steering problems. Like type
You know
that
what?
in.
There's a guy in Britain that I watch. He got the same vehicle and he ran it, and it didn't. And his video didn't do what mine did. I don't know what happened.
If he's got an email, send him an email because it might have happened, but it might not be in his video.
He may have cut it out.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What's up, Kurt, Matt, Fred,
Bushman, Fred, Matt Harris.
So I think this is a 2 or 1.5 millimeter hex. I mean, I like the way it runs. It's got a lot of torque for a little motor running the gears and everything. It's got a lot of torque. That's why it does. Sometimes we'll do wheelies when you go from reverse to forward.
So that
Yeah.
wasn't the one you was running in the video though, right?
Yeah, that's the one
Or
I
it
was.
Yeah, I watched the video. I enjoyed it.
This is not a good
It was
example.
1:19, but I know I had more video than that. I wish I could make a slider that won't flex either like that. That's also the part of the problem, this yellow piece.
We'll cut it off then.
The yellow piece is what hooks to that turnbuckle. I need it.
See, these are 15 millimeter long, which is about an inch. You can get them a little shorter, and then you just put ball end. The biggest problem is, are these ball end going to be too big to fit the ball end
Yeah,
on your cups?
that's
That
what I'm
has to
worried
be
about.
measured. Now, the problem is you're dealing with 12 scale. That's a big problem because there's not a lot of hop-ups for the 12 scale. This is for 1/10 scale. You might be able to find somebody with a 3D printer to actually print you something. But what I'm saying is, to fix your problem, you might have to go full custom if there is a problem. But I don't think the problem is what you're thinking. The solution, I don't think the solution is what you're thinking. I think the solution is something else.
I also think the thing that the turnbuckle's attached to, if I could find something, I mean, there's something, the thing that hooks to, I'm sure I could find something that's metal that's this long. But I don't know where.
Back in the tick.
And that flex is a lot too. If that flex is gone, maybe the turnbuckle won't act up.
Look at there. Is it cold in there, Sergeant J, or is it just me?
I think you should box up that RC and send it to Sergeant J and tell him to fix it.
Yeah. Well, at least it'd be in one piece.
Now, what was he telling me before we went live?
I mean, it was fun to play with it until that happened.
Fun to play with till you broke it.
What?
Said it was fun to play with till you broke it.
Oh,
Yep.
you flipped it.
I had to say it that way to make fun of what Frank says to me all the time.
Yeah, I caught that reference, but like I said, when I only seen it run for so long, I'm like, all right, your camera must. I figured it out. Your camera broke.
No, it
It
didn't.
stopped
The camera
working.
didn't break. The camera didn't
You
break.
know,
It just cut off the time.
I just figured I'd just be funny with that, you know.
No, it was the camera. The camera somehow didn't record everything I read. I ran that thing at least 10 minutes before that happened, and it didn't show all the footage I did.
You're muted, Sergeant J.A., just so you know. I don't know if you're trying to talk to us or something, but you are muted.
Oh, I'm unmuted now. No, I wasn't talking. I was just sitting there driving this truck, enjoying it.
Live, man, I forget about y'all still got daylight.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Oh, there was snow the last time I saw your driveway. I didn't know you had all those rocks there.
That's
there's
his rock
plenty of
crawling
rocks
spot.
out here.
You could also
The
rock
little
crawl in that
24
area.
scale and the 18 scale are perfect for right here.
Yeah, you could rock crawl
Have
the
fun
10
with that
scale.
LMT, man.
Dude, it's a blast. I just did a backyard bash video. I'm gonna edit it
Oh.
up later before I go to sleep. I ended it with a nice stunt for everybody. You guys will like it. I'll slow
Yeah,
motion.
like I said, just try not to pogo it, because that's when the
Yeah, I
axles.
try.
That's when the axles snap.
It must be over 70 degrees over where you're at.
Nah, right now it's. I mean, I'm getting used to being cold, so it's probably like 50 something right now.
Oh, was it in the 70s earlier?
Yeah, earlier today, yeah, I got about 70. Tomorrow it's supposed to get cold again, low of 36, high of 55, raining, and then supposedly Saturday is supposed to get some snow flurries again. So we
We'll
went
be
from
getting your
80,
rain Sunday. We'll be getting your
yeah,
rain
80
Sunday.
something to 70 something to 50s and 30s, and then some snow. It's crazy. This place is nuts.
We'll be getting your colder and wet weather at the end of the weekend this week.
Yeah, Saturday.
Hey,
And,
Sarge,
What's
ahead.
up,
is
Keith?
he there? Do you want your 124 scale trailer to be like 16 feet, or do you want it to be like, a small 8-footer? Go a 1-to-1, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like maybe a little longer, because then I can throw like 2 trucks on there or something.
Yeah, I got it so you can get 1 truck on.
Okay, that's cool then. Yeah.
Okay.
Beggars can't be choosers, whatever you want to make.
That's for your 24 scale, so I'm working on that one right now. Okay, Tank, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Tank
All
wants to
good.
know what's going on with his lunchbox.
No,
It's
I-
getting go ahead.
I wanted him to take his Tamiya out after he's finished with that Losi.
Well, he'd have to do it next to his car or in the street.
Oh, he can jump those rocks.
I'll probably be
Alright.
starting to paint on
It's a
his
rally car.
lunchbox,
It'll go through.
doing the primer and stuff tomorrow on it.
Oh, yeah.
You can pop some wheelies now, man. This thing's crazy.
Yeah. You got it on 3S right now or 4?
Yeah, I'm 3S. I'm like, this is enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I told you it was stupid. It was stupid enough on 3. I hate to see it on 4.
Yeah, I haven't even like given it full throttle on 3S to like actually speed up and down a little bit. I'm scared to like tumble it too hard and mess it up.
Yeah.
Have this thing falling apart.
Like I said, just even though you're right there on the corner, I don't know how much of a street run you got there. Just if there's any cars parked out in the street.
Oh no, we got a good little spot over here. I can zip up and down this street.
No, I'm just saying, just so you can check the speed on 3S.
What was that?
It was a
Looks like it's
Chinese
going
girl
pretty
talking.
fast.
Oh,
Sound like someone's wife. Hey, Thompson.
what's going on, Thompson?
Welcome in.
This thing
Okay.
gets up, man.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
It actually
guys.
steers pretty straight too.
Yeah.
Even on high throttle.
It's
Nice and steady.
it's funny when it pops a wheelie and you're going down the street. You can actually feather the throttle and kind of like almost get it out of that shake and that wobble and almost steer it.
Matt's in the chat.
I think Keith's got a question.
No, I got I want you to see this for a minute. It's supposed to be real super duper good glue, instant glue.
Sappa Gap.
All right.
Yeah.
Napa
Be
Gap.
careful.
Yeah.
Made
Okay.
by Bondo.
Zap. I forgot what it's made by. I don't know who it's made by.
Looks
Made in
it says Zap.
California.
Yeah.
It's made in
It says
California,
Zap.
so
Are you
Zap.
about to use it?
Zap.
Oh, I think I heard of that.
I think it's made in California, so I can guarantee you it don't have no good chemicals in it.
Now, what is it you want to show us?
I'll show you. It's supposed to be instant glue, right? Okay. Put some on here.
Send it to you,
You
Barry.
didn't have to cut
I'll
it.
count. I'll hold it for a minute. I put it. Oh, did you see me put it on there?
No, we did.
Shit.
And it's not instant.
We'll take your word for it.
Okay, I do it on the inside.
A minute
CNC.
is instant.
Yeah, a minute is not instant, right?
Are you sure it's made? Have you tried it on plastic? Is it made? What's it made
It's
for?
supposed to be made. I asked the guy at the hobby shop for wood. And he said this stuff will stick on wood like you can't believe. And these are popsicle sticks.
Yeah, look at the expiration date on it.
See,
Well,
watch.
I
I'll
think
do it
they-
again.
Valentine's
You
Day.
can see it coming on. I put a good couple of good drops on there.
$28?
Yeah, $28.
It's a big bottle.
Man, you gotta buy Gorilla Glue. Gorilla Glue. Gorilla Glue is awesome.
That's why I'm gonna return this and probably get that.
$28?
I'm trying to find some glue so I can work on my boat.
It does
Instant
sound
glue.
kind of hard.
It's just like
28.
watch. Ready?
Okay, put out that bottle again. I'll look on the website to see if I can't find something.
Terrible.
So what's the name of it? Zap?
Zap,
Yeah, Zap a GAP.
Zappa Gap.
It's
Zappa Gap.
MEDIUM CA.
Okay, Zappa $21. Let's see. I do have the Canadian website, but doesn't matter.
Yeah, I got that
Medium
big one. It's
CA.
20. That's it right there.
On Orly.
It says it works on oily surfaces.
Oh, I thought medium was a town in California. Stupid.
Oh, it says,
that's it right
it says your problem right there on the front of it, Keith.
What?
Sticks to
Medium.
virtually everything except for what you need it to.
Okay, did you try it on a different surface just for the hell of it?
No, I just need it on
Plastic.
wood, but I can try it on some
Zappa
plastic.
Crack Bushman said.
Do you have any Insta-Set, Keith?
And Elmer's glue, man. Elmer's glue is the shit when it comes to wood.
Yeah, see, that's what I do, Lyle. I put Elmer's glue on it. Well, I got Duck 3 for wood, but I just need something instead of clamping it. I want to use some instant glue that'll hold it, you know. And
Keith,
Yeah. I get it.
It does say to use Zap Kicker. What they call use a Zap Kicker to accelerate cure time. Micro dropper.
yeah, I know, Tank, but it's like it doesn't even stick at all.
That's
Oh,
full of
I
advertising.
And JD says, damn, Keith is still having problems with glue and
Glue
no
is
lipo.
insane. Like, yeah, my problems with glue are insane.
Keith,
Yeah,
you need some Insta-Set.
I'll put some
What
What you
here on
do is
this.
you spray it on one side of the wood, and then put your CA on the other. When you stick them together, they will heat up and bond instantly.
On wood.
It'll
They
do it on
say-
Anything.
They say here this glue is good for clothing, shoes, and accessories.
Yeah.
It doesn't say wood and stuff.
But it's just CA, and this accelerant.
I got it on these two pieces of plastic.
But this accelerant right here.
Yeah.
You spray the accelerant on one side, put your glue on the other, and when you stick it together, it bonds instantly.
Patrick voice here.
And that's
Yeah, I'm
what you're
bringing this
missing.
back tomorrow, so
And bring 2 popsicle stick to show the
Yeah.
guy,
I'm gonna do that.
especially for the price that you paid for that. Like,
Yeah, I
okay.
know.
Yeah, no shit.
It's insane, man.
And then if they say, hey, you should have gotten this, and you said you should have told me this.
Yeah.
When I was here yesterday, got this.
CNCRC says, I think the glue is clickbait. LOL.
Yeah, it's some kind of bait. See, here's the super glue I got from the dollar store for $1. I think it does good.
OVC, he's done. Time for some to my action, I guess.
Well, this ain't even glue into wood. I think it just goes into the
Oh.
pores of the wood, you know?
I saw that flip.
What flip?
He flipped it out in the street.
No, I'm not even out there anymore.
Hey, you're watching on YouTube.
I'm
dude.
sorry. I'm
Oh.
also. It's because I'm watching my screen as well as the
Oh,
comments. That's
I was
why.
like, what is going on? Oh,
Hey,
okay.
Robert, hey, JD.
JD Passel's here too.
Dennis.
So is actually Passer.
JD, are you just now picking up your camera? Pointing it at your bike?
That works
Yeah.
better.
Okay.
That one works better.
This super glue, I mean, I can still pull it apart, but it's it's crazy. I'm so over friggin' glue.
Hey, David, you know, Lyle kind of looks like he could be your brother without his beard on and bald headed.
You remind me of somebody off Seinfeld. I can't remember who.
Oh, I've been told that before by a former friend of mine. He
Oh,
thinks
really?
I'm Costanza's character.
Former
a
friend,
little-
hear
little
that?
bit.
Not
Former
Costanza,
friend.
it's Kramer's friend.
I mean, I ain't making fun of you. I mean, you know, I'm just saying you kind of, and I don't even watch Seinfeld.
That's a former friend of his.
And
he said that.
I hate Seinfeld. He loves Seinfeld. I think Seinfeld was stupid.
907 is saying hi to everybody.
What's up,
What's up,
Rob?
RJ?
What's up, Robert?
Good day, eh?
Get him down, silly.
JD Passel says, Happy Valentine's Day, my RC brothers. For in the background because Keith has Valentine's Day background.
Oh yeah.
In case anybody doesn't recognize me, I'm Lyle.
Oh,
Oh, Lyle's in here.
Funny.
And today he is Chief Lyle.
Yeah, you can change that. I'd be okay.
Too bad Crazy Joe's not here.
I texted him. No way.
RJ's got the Tamaya out tank.
Oh, there's a Tamaya.
The lights aren't on.
Oh, I think
Nobody
I actually
called.
turned the switch off.
There we go. I just looked it up. It's Newman from Seinfeld, right?
Newman.
It's
That's
Costanza,
Newman,
the guy.
yeah.
His last name is Costanza, the actual guy.
No.
I lost my
Where's that car?
paintbrush.
Stuck in a motorcycle tire.
Oh,
Yeah.
there he is. He's trying to drift through the motorcycle. Yeehaw. That was like a nice little kick on the tire.
Brandon's here.
Oh, hit the battery box. Oh, hit the monster truck.
Tire.
See, it can
Katie
take a
says,
beating.
who was that baby face? And what did he
Yeah,
do with
man.
Lyle?
Keegan.
Donut King.
That's the fountain of youth.
Lyle, Keegan says you're supporting full facial nudity.
Yeah, that's what Keegan said.
Hey, Brendan.
Chin's out.
I want to use that
Oh.
one.
Down in the gutter. Down in the gutter.
Oh,
Damn it.
I'm gonna get this thing out in the street, man. Have some fun.
RC Basher Boy says, I haven't been home for weeks. But tomorrow I'll be going home. Miss my RCs. Hopefully I can put out a new video soon. Cool.
There you go.
Or in other words, RC Basher Boy's been slacking off on videos.
Either that or he's been busier than busy.
Yeah.
Not
I'd
in,
like to know where
not
he's
home.
been now, though. He says he's been gone home from weeks. I'd like to know where he's been.
Yeah, but which is not good. If he's been really busy, it's not good because he works for funeral homes and things like that. So that's not good.
Yeah, but then again, he could be out of state working for said funeral home too. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Matt says he broke his FMS smasher.
Aw, poor Matt.
Oh.
Hopefully you can get some parts for it. We all know Brad can't. No parts for his Thunder Tiger.
I do believe I could get oil-filled dampers to fit it, like from one
Oh,
point.
I'm
yeah, I'm sure you could get that. That's a dead giveaway. But anything other than that, you're kind of going to be SOL.
I mean, they do have the parts for the original kit to replace broken ones for it. I know that because I saw them. And I could probably replace the motor with some other motor if I wanted to also. So
No, I'm just saying, as far as not electrical or anything like that, but like mechanical, like an A-arm. Could you replace an A-arm? Could you replace a servo horn or your steering rack?
that steering rack, I bet you there's got to be something that's long enough to fit that. That's metal.
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 Red crawlers here.
Motor.
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 Metal motor.
What up? What up?
So I talked a little bit on Brad's channel, but we're going to look at this again tonight just for the hell of it. Cross RC is releasing the WT4, and they've came out with a video. Now this is in Japanese, and the box looks kind of big. This is a 2-wheel drive. But what really amazed me on that is the size of the cab and the amount of parts also that she has.
Oh, that's RC Mart. It's a Chinese woman.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So that's the rear deck of it. She's showing that it's
That's
hard
big.
plastic.
Oh, that looks huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this
Yeah, that's what
front
she
end,
said.
like this is massive. And that's what she said.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, she's Chinese, but she's tiny, but that is big even.
Like I said, that
He's pretty.
That-
He's definitely pretty.
Mhm.
that right
Oh.
there, she just held that front end of that truck up. Them are two separate pieces.
Look at
You
the
know?
size of the doors.
And even
Brand
the size
new.
of the doors. And the inside is all finished. So you have the outside and the inside of the door, which is kind of cool. But this video, there's a lot of friggin' plastic parts to paint. That's going to take a
Big
bit.
plastic parts. Big plastic parts.
She also shows the transmission. It is a 2-speed. Oh, that's what I liked about the dash also. See, the dash is actually perforated, which
Yeah,
means
so you can.
put a light.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wonder
the
if they
dash
got
can be good.
plastic. I wonder if they got plastic over it. I could have put some plastic on top of it.
Or
They
something
probably
that
have it
actually
in the
works
kit.
the needles.
No, I don't think the needle is going to work. But I know you can buy some digital ones, little tiny LEDs that you can put behind there. I know it's been done for the 1/10 car trucks.
That's,
Uh,
is that a 550 motor or bigger? It looks bigger than a 550.
That's a 575, I think,
Yeah, I was
Okay.
gonna say, that's a,
because it's longer.
That's a big boy.
So
Well,
she's
the
showing
boat-
the 2-speed transmission with the transfer case in the rear.
yeah, it's got the divorce transfer.
No, it's not divorce, it's attached.
Oh, okay.
Divorce means you'd have a dry shaft between the transfer
I,
case
I
and the,
thought there was.
okay.
Just by how I was seeing it.
So
Lost.
this big case go over the motor, and then this is the rear of the transmission that goes on top of here. So everything is closed. But what I found very interesting in this video, and it's too bad I can't put it any bigger, is
The engine
basically
block.
all the electronics comes with it, which is very nice.
Yeah,
And on
there's all
top
the
of that,
lights. Yeah.
all the lights. On top of that, all of a sudden you see this little motor here, but there's the big one here. And there's another 380, but it's a longer 380. It's friggin' long.
Might be a
and
390.
I'm not sure what it's for, but here's a transmission. You also have a motor here that comes with this kit. You always have a small little motor here, usually you find on a winch. And you have this motor that actually has 2 actuators on the side of it.
That's a screwdriver setup, isn't it, to extend the bed in and
That
out?
is correct. That's a screwdriver, probably to bring the board back. So all the electronics for the flatbed is included with this kit.
You
Wow.
got 4 motors, Frank, 4 motors.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. Like you got 1 motor there, and then you got 3 other motors. But on top of that, that's not all. You also get the winch.
So 5 motors. You have 5 motors in total. That
And the
means that's
beadlocks
you
are
said
metal.
I guess that is a good price for everything.
Metal.
There's a lot going on in that kit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you
that must be,
definitely,
yeah.
you
Look at
can't
the
build
kit.
that on a 4-foot table. You need a bigger table, Brad.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
you
at
need a
least
bigger
5
table,
foot.
that's for sure.
Frank has a bigger table than a 4-foot table. You need more than a 4-foot table for that baby.
Why would they paint the beadlock rings?
That's
I don't know
anodized,
why they're
man.
red.
That
I don't
doesn't
know
make
why
sense.
I don't know why they are red.
CNC, it's less than $700.
Metal.
This truck right now, 660, I think it was on Cross RC.
And you can see why it could easily go for 1,000 with everything going on in it.
Yeah.
Right.
You tell them.
Yes, there is a price, CNC. It is $660. Well, $659.99. That's what they're
Story
selling it.
Racing's here. James RC's here.
And
back in the
I am
thick
getting
again.
one, so I will be building one. Oh, sorry, I'll be building 2. So
You gonna do a
I am
buy?
getting one, but I'll be building 2.
You build one for your buddy that owns a hobby shop.
Yeah, he's getting one too, and he told me he won't have time to build it. So I told him I was going to practice on his first before building mine.
I'll screw up on yours and make sure mine's perfect.
I'll say that the small motor is for the scale motor. Probably it is probably the scale motor, that little tiny one. Maybe it's for the fan in front to make the fan work. Could be. Don't know. We'll find out once we get the instruction for it.
Motor.
Oh, hey, Frank, I sent you a video of a hard body that has lots of open parts and full interior too recently, because I thought you would want to show that also.
Okay. Any videos on YouTube, Brad, I cannot show. I got bitten a while back on that
Yeah, I know.
for copyrights, and I was banned for not streaming for 6 months. So that said, I am not going to show any videos from a stranger's YouTube channel unless I get verbal authorization for that person to actually show videos.
Well, I thought you found out what the name of the kit is, so you could have looked up the kit.
I mean,
Yeah, I
this
didn't
is
have
what,
time.
this is Thursday night, right? I think
Yes.
Thursday night is your Tuesday night is whose?
Yes, but
correct.
I sent him something.
Oh,
He
okay.
would show it's for a crawler. So
So here's the WT4, and you can now pre-order it at $659.99. And that's
Sure.
the selling price. They are not going to ask you for anything more for it. This is what they're selling it. And
Greg's
it's
gonna have
got
a lot of fun.
all the lights. See all the little tiny lights on top here. There's one little tiny light here on the side. It's going to be a fun kit to build, I think. But a lot of friggin' plastic. Man, that's going to be hard to paint. Long.
And you're gonna run it in the night run at Ottawa.
No, probably, yeah.
I
I
just
did not
got-
see in that video, I did not see the top light here. I did not see that, but it must be there.
Does it say if the shock fluid is included?
No, shock fluid is not included.
What about the bottles? You get the bottles this time?
You probably get the bottles just like I did in the last kit. Yes.
Tank,
Yes.
what is it? What is this night run you speak of?
It's the urban crawl, the Ottawa urban crawl.
I'm more curious about date and time.
It's not set yet. I was planning on doing 2 last year, but I only did 1, the city crawl during the day. But I do want to do a night city crawl and also a day city crawl.
You can do
But
both in one day.
Yeah, I can do both. We could do both the same day, or we can do different date. That's for sure. But it's nice to do this in the summer because there's a lot of people in the Byward Market downtown. And we go all the way up to the Parliament. I mean, we go where the Peace Flame is, and we set our trucks on the Peace Flame right in front of Parliament. We have fun driving
And
there.
you also drive around it because it's circular.
Yep.
Parliament, that's where they make the laws, right? It's like our,
It's like your White House. It's like your White House.
like a white.
No, it's like the
What
Capitol.
color is y'all's Parliament? Brick?
Capitol. Capitol.
What color is it, Brad?
Green.
Green,
Our White House is gray. Your White
Gray.
House is white.
white, okay.
Just
You
so
know, I
you
mean,
know.
I just got an idea. Why don't
Okay.
Cross just put like dispensers, like them pump dispensers full of shock oil in all the hobby shops in the US where you could just walk in with your bottles and refill them, because you get the bottle.
True, you get the bottles. You could go to the hobby shop, but they do it for
Could be like-
shipping purposes. But how hard is it for them to open up the box, put the oil in it, or actually contact the other manufacturer and find out from them, how do you guys do it? Because everybody ships them with oil and grease.
Yeah. I
Everybody
think
does
that
it, but Cross does not.
I got something not too long ago. It had shock oil, but about half of it was in the bag and half
What?
of it was in the bottle. I can't remember which one it was.
And that's basically the problem they had. That's what they told me on the last kit I bought, is that they didn't want to, it's been too messy in the past, and they stopped from Japan or China, they stopped shipping the oil because it was an issue for them. So I guess the bottles they're using are kind of cheap. I don't know. Maybe they don't want to pay the extra to get a better bottle. I don't know.
I wouldn't doubt it's a price thing for sure, because they're going to raise the price to you, right? So that kit becomes more money every time they add something.
Yeah. Yes, Gabe, that trailer or the whole truck is over 36-inch long. The bed in the back is very wide. It's 11-inch wide, and it holds a crawler in the back, no problem. Like we measured the other day my my Gen 8, and the Gen 8 fits on the back of that 110 Cross RC WT4, no problem.
So all you're gonna need is paint.
Paint, servo, well, 3 servos. Paint, 3 servos, and ESC, 1 ESC, and That's it, I think. Oh, transmitter receiver.
That's
Are you
not
sure you're gonna
bad.
need one ESC because there's 5 motors?
The rest of the electronics are supplied for the bed, for the
Okay,
rear of the bed, which means theoretically they should have the electronics there. And I think in her video, I saw that they had that.
so
I'm
David,
almost,
Shut up.
so
Is it my
David,
turn?
you're interested in the 2-wheel drive truck that looks like that?
No, I want the JT4. I'll probably get it eventually.
The JT4?
Yeah.
The
I really
JT4
like it.
flatbed, you mean?
No, they're just the 4x4, not the 6-wheel.
Okay.
Yeah, I unboxed one a year ago. It was a buddy of mine's. He hadn't built it yet, but I'm probably gonna buy one too.
I just think it's interesting that it's, even though it's a 2-wheel drive, you can lock the diff on it.
So I looked at this. This looks like the bar that goes on top. So that bar is there. But it's supposed to have the rest of the electronics. So here's a little, I believe that's a light controller for all the lights. But for this, there should be an ESC or something for this, or a controller, unless this is a controller for it, but I doubt it. Because these plugs are kind of small. These are 380s or 390s. They're long. But
Nick's here.
it's written that all electronics for the bed is included. So
You're gonna need how many channels for your receiver?
well, you got your your 2-speed transmission in your dig, so that's 4. You probably just 4.
well, then you might need one for the lights and one for the winch too.
If they, yeah, it's true. The winch need another one, so that's 5. But the lights, if they do it like the AT6, the light you do it with your steering by clicking 3 times, turning real fast. You turn on and off your lights with the steering.
Oh, okay. Now back to what you were saying earlier with the cross not even giving you the diff grease or the oil. Why would you even put the bottles in a bag and put them in the kit?
I don't know. That's what I had in my last kit on the AT4.
Like
The
I said,
bottle was there.
I don't understand that. You know, if it's a grease, if it's getting all over, okay, fine. If it's doing this, or they're worried about shipping it with all the hazardous material stuff and this, that, and the other, then why include the bottles?
Mhm.
And put it on the box? We'll need this kind of grease, or this weight grease, or this weight shock oil.
So they give you empty bottles to put fluid in, which makes no sense. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, if it's a weight issue, why would you even include it if you're not even going to put anything in them? That's still weight.
It's very lightweight, but it's still weight.
It all adds up.
Yeah.
So here it is. It includes a lot of things. Here's the flatbed size. Flatbed size is 520 by 279, and we did the measurement the other day. It was kind of big. Package include the body part, the motor, 2-speed transmission. The package does not include ESC, servo, remote control receiver, transmitter, battery, charger, and the tools to assemble the car. That said, and that's why I was pissed with the AT4, AT6. It was not written that it did not come without the oil. Right now, this does not tell me I need to buy oil. So that's what I was pissed on. The other one,
Is it the same way on the AT6?
On the AT6, after I gave them shit, I sent them an email. I said, nowhere is it written that it doesn't come with it. And now when you go to the AT6 kit, there's a note there near the bottom that it says it does not ship with the oil. And it was not there before. Here,
Hey.
note, and it's in bold.
Yeah,
So
Grease or shock fluid are in the, no grease or shock fluid are in the box due to shipping restriction.
now I'm just wondering what hardness of fluid are you gonna use in the suspension of that truck?
Well, it's got leaf spring. I would put still probably 30 or 34. Your leaf spring are going to be your suspension. The shock oil, the shock basically acts like a strut and not a shock. And I'm not even sure there is shocks in the rear of that truck. It's probably just leaves and not shocks. But if there is shocks, it's basically a strut and not a shock as a shock would be used for.
yeah, there's probably no spring on it. It's just,
Yeah.
just a dampener.
CNC RC says 6-channel receiver.
Well, that's what I'm going to use my Radio Link 6-channel on there.
Oh, speaking
Yeah.
of radio link, did you see the new one that they just came out with?
That one is old. If I'm the one that I'm thinking you're thinking of, that one's old. It's been out for quite a bit.
No, this one has color screen and everything.
Yes.
I heard it was new.
No, we talked about this near Christmas or just before Christmas.
The 8-channel one.
Yeah, the 8-channel one.
Yeah.
It's more than $100, I think that one.
Oh
isn't
yeah,
it?
that one is expensive. Yes.
There you go. You see what Brandon Timlin said? You can put a box on it and turn it into a dump or a roll off.
Yes. But for
I
me,
thought
I
you were
won't.
gonna haul your Traxxas on it.
I got the feeling after Frank builds it, I think he's going to drive it more than he thinks. It's just because it's just impressive.
I guess so.
Right, Frank.
Hey, Frank,
Yes.
do you feel like showing a chunk of the last video I posted?
Yeah, hold on. Let me finish off with this surface transmitter to show Brad. The one is the RC8X. It's
Yes.
written new, but it's been out for quite a while.
And how much they want for that one? $200 something.
Oh no, it's more than that.
That has 6 channels.
This
No,
one has
it's
8.
Well, steering and servo, I don't count. So that has 6 channels.
No, it has
Yep,
8.
So it has
Because you're-
8 free channels.
Yes, and then you can put your steering and your ESC, which will take 2 of those channels. You're left with 6.
Yeah, so it has 6 free channels.
No, it has 8 free channel because the 1 and 2 is not used until you use it.
Yeah, but never mind.
So how much is it? I thought it was like $200, wasn't it?
Oh no, it's more than that. I wonder if they have a price here. By now, $417 Canadian.
Wow. So it is $300 something American.
Currency, should be able to put this in US.
A lot of money for
Yes, I think it's near the
6
bottom.
channels.
Thought it was Euro USD is right here. Save.
That's the one you're gonna get.
$295.
Less than $300, but not after taxes.
But it went down since it was released on AliExpress. When it first came out on AliExpress, it was like $400 or $500.
Does it have 2 receivers with it,
That is the top of the line, isn't it?
or just 1?
This one probably comes with 1, but there is
1.
different options that you can get. This is with a
Oh,
battery,
one's over
with a
305.
charger.
Oh
you
yeah, with a
can get it
battery.
with a LiPo. Yeah, this one it comes with a 4-channel and a 8-channel.
An 8 channel. Oh, okay.
for 295, or you can get it with a LiPo battery. It's a
305.
2S.
And a back.
This one comes with a battery charger. 305. This one comes steering. Oh yeah, it's got a funky steering wheel here.
Oh, it's got another steering wheel, huh?
Yeah, modified. That one is the battery again and the steering. And this one comes with an FPV kit. So you get the transmitter receiver for FPV.
So technically, if you think
And
about
you
it,
can actually see your FPV
Right
screen
there,
here
right?
on the screen. Yeah.
Wow.
I think that's comparable
guess.
in price to a
Oh,
Noble.
yep, I seen it.
Where is it? Where'd it go? Where'd it
I
go?
said it's
It went
comparable
away,
to a
Tank.
Noble.
Yeah, I know.
Right, Frank?
I think it was right there.
Here.
Yeah.
Wow, that looks like a good video too.
Don't know until we actually see it or somebody buys it. But it's interesting, that's for sure.
I think it's still probably cheaper than Fly Sky.
I gotta get a hold of them to see if they can send me one. I know they did send me the RJ6 a while back when it first came out, and I did a review on it, and I did a couple video for them. So I want to see if they want to send me one for me to review that one and
I would-
actually do some.
Is
I
that
wouldn't
the
know
one
how
you
to
think
use-
you're gonna get for your trailer truck? Tank?
No,
I mean, for your
if I get it in time, yeah. If
Yeah.
not, I'll just take the version 2 that I have. It
use it,
works.
the
and-
one that I got to the one,
Yeah.
both ones. Yeah.
Same as yours. The one that you have 4 free channels on.
Yes.
I mean-
4 free channels.
If you think about it, you're getting more for your money than you would from a Fly Sky.
Well, they're really not free now.
They give you a
The
lot of
big difference on that compared to the Fly Sky like Noble and Noble Pro is that you can adjust your points for time on that, like for drag racing. So if you set it up on your different stages, where the Noble, it has like 5 throttle points and a throttle curve, but it's not for time. That one you can set up points. So I can run this percentage for 0.2 seconds, this percentage for 0.1 second, this
Oh,
percentage
that's
for
cool.
0.5 seconds.
The radio link does
So,
that?
Yes.
Okay.
so you can just gun it off the start and then it'll just like do.
Where,
Do what it
whereas
needs to
the,
do, right?
yeah,
You don't think
whereas
the
the
top of the-
Noble, you can do channel speed, but it's a continual speed the whole time. It doesn't do it by percentages
Doesn't
or
do it by
time.
percentage.
You don't think the top of the line radio link can do the same thing?
That's what I was just saying. The Radio Link
The
does it. Noble does not.
Okay.
JD Pazzle says he found the RC8X on eBay for $280.
Nice.
AliExpress, you get it for $295.99. So it's a little bit more, but I don't know if you get everything on eBay that comes with the one from Ali. You do get 2 receivers with it.
Nick says the radio design looks too close to the Fatava 10 PX to me.
Okay. Well, it's just like their other radio link that they have.
But that
This one that they have looks a lot like the what's it called?
Spectrum rugged.
Yeah, the Spectrum. This one looks a lot like the Spectrum, but it's not.
but it looks like you got a lot of little extra little things in the box with that one too.
Now, the only question I have is with that FPV, is there a way to record any of that?
Yeah.
Depends on the goggles.
There is, because if you understand FPV, you're broadcasting a channel. Okay. It's broadcasting that channel to that little monitor or that little receiver that's in there. You can't buy a receiver that's actually a recorder. And you can
Yeah,
have
so
as many
that's
monitors
what I'm-
as you want.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't know if it took like a SIM card or something like that to record to,
There's a SIM
or
card on the radio, but I don't know if you can record on it. I can look at the specs or see if there's anything on that, but I don't think so because it wasn't, I don't think it was designed for that.
to
No, I was
record.
just, no, I was just wondering and just curious.
Would it cast to a phone in any way?
No, because it's not the same frequency when you're using FPV.
Okay,
It's
so the receiver wouldn't.
But
have,
you're
like,
right there, John.
That is
It
correct.
should record. It should have made it so it would
It should
record.
have an SD card on it, as far as I'm concerned, to record all
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah, but not everybody does recording. That's what, and why have options to bring the price up? Are people gonna buy it if it's?
Yeah, but I was, like I said,
$50?
I was just curious.
No, I know
Because
what you mean.
like I said, that would be awesome. That'd be an awesome setup if it did.
Right.
And
Mhm.
then
know?
John would buy it, and then John would buy it.
They do say 64. I should show this. Hold on.
64
Here's
gig.
on the actual Radiolink website, they do say that comes with a 64 gig extended memory. Maybe that's what that
Maybe
64
it's-
gig is for, unless it's to run apps or to surf the
Yeah,
web.
yeah. I was just,
Uh,
like I said, I was just curious, you know, like a curiosity question.
It still does 600 meters.
What
No,
is
I mean,
a
I'd pay more for it
transmitter?
if it would record.
What's a transmitter need 64 gigs for? I mean, you ain't gonna have that many firmware updates. That's a
a
lot
big
of,
firmware update.
Yeah.
I mean,
Also might be
even,
called- But David, it might be for video footage.
it's gotta be, because even for like different setups, different cars, that's all text, and text don't take nothing.
Yeah.
User-defined voice broadcast pack.
Yeah, it talks to you.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
all we need, something else talking to us.
It'll
gonna
tell
say,
you probably when
read
your
the
batteries are
friggin'
getting ready
manual.
to die or whatever, or you left me on, you left me on, you left me on.
Read the manual. Read the manual.
32 gigs of RAM, no, 32 megabytes, excuse me. I just automatically see how they put that in there at 32? We ain't used to seeing megabytes anymore.
Well, what's his name? He has one.
Ooh,
That thing-
pretty
Traxxas has
lights
one.
too.
Maybe he can tell us if it can record. So
And-
unless, yeah, he probably did not buy the FPV version. At
32 M RAM.
Yes, we talked about that earlier. But it's got 32 meg of RAM, but you can put a 64 gig card in there as an expansion.
Oh, so it's asking for a card. It don't have that on board.
Yeah, it
Because on
doesn't have the card.
AliExpress, there's the
That's
card.
fine.
There's a 32
Okay.
gig card for it, but you
Hey.
can go up to 64.
It comes right down to it. It's a computer. It is a downright computer.
I
Yeah.
bet what that.
Yes,
I
it
bet
is,
that-
because
Oh, I'm sorry, Tank.
it actually says here, it's got the application CPU, so it's very fast, and it's got architecture that supports Linux, Android on it.
I bet what that SIM card slots for, like, say you own
It
that
says
Yeah, so
transmitter there.
So
And-
basically it's running
Oh,
almost
am I
like,
reading?
Uh-oh, I see this. I see the one that's fully featured. John's gonna get it. He's just gonna surprise us. It may not be right away, but he's gonna get it.
I bet that
Hey.
SD card slot is for like if you bring that transmitter and you already got your cars on it, you can just take the SD card out and put it in a new one. And you
Yeah,
won't
but
have to
64
read-
gig, that's a lot of friggin' data.
yeah, it's only 32,
C for up to space.
32 megs of RAM there, you know?
This is what I like about this, because you
I'm
can
on.
actually put the
Yeah.
FPV head tracking function on it, which is very cool.
Oh, Kurt's thinking of getting it when he can afford it.
Okay.
Hello, Joe.
Yeah,
Hello, boys.
Hey,
Kurt will
Joe.
probably
Howdy, Joe.
get that FPV too, or whatever it is.
Oh, hook it to your computer for your racing. There you go.
Yeah, you can
What the
plug
hell,
it-
Lyle? You shaved your beard off.
Yeah.
Holy shit, you look 30 years younger, bud.
I know.
Hey, Frank,
On the fountain,
I
I use the
believe,
razor.
What is that
believe
TBS? Oh, never mind.
I do believe
Period.
that is probably one of the most featured rich controllers on the market.
Maybe. I haven't looked at the menu or anything, but hey, Crazy Joe, how you doing tonight?
I'm fantastic. I got my laptop hooked up this week,
Cool.
so I
And
won't
you
be
can
all
see-
shaky this time.
Cool. And you can see Lyle, he cleaned up nice for you tonight.
Holy shit, man. You look like a teenager, bud.
Yeah, I know.
It's all for you because we know you like baby face, so for you.
CNC says that extra storage, I bet, is for your own custom software, or you could play Dune on it.
Yeah, or play Pac-Man on it.
How many cars does that hold, Tank?
16. Unfortunately, it's a lot less than I would expect. Because
Okay.
I have one that holds 30.
Like I was saying, if you had 16 cars on it and you had the SD card in there, it's probably
What kind of
storing a
radio is this? I
backup
don't like it.
on
There's
the
too many
SD
menus.
card. So
Oh,
when
there's
you
a
was
lot
to
of
break
fucking
that
shit on
radio
that.
and use
A lot of
another
menus.
radio, you wouldn't have to rebind all your cards. You just change out the SD card to a new transmitter.
So in other
There's
words,
too many
Dave,
menus.
think
It's
it'll
too
hold more than
complicated.
16.
It's definitely complicated.
I guess you think it holds more than 16 because of the SD card.
Fuck that. I'd rather stay with my Fly Sky.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. That's for drag racers, and circle track.
600 meter distance for drag racing.
Hmm.
It actually said here how many cars you can put on that thing. Where was it?
What did you say? 16 cars?
Yeah, 16 models.
I think my Fly Sky holds 50.
Cool. But there's a lot of things this thing can do than your fly can't.
What's
Fly
your
Sky
Fly
can't.
Sky? Is it a GT5?
It's a GT3C, but it's hacked to an 8-channel.
Oh,
Okay.
I was gonna
Hold
say,
this back.
didn't you hack it?
Well, Rookie hacks all my stuff for me.
Oh, yeah. I knew it was one of you guys. I couldn't remember who Lyle said does all that.
It says
Yeah,
substitute
for you.
ID
Oh,
storage.
and hacking.
The nice thing about it is it does mixing now too, so you can plug in 2 ESCs and blend them together to run a track vehicle, which is really nice.
Yeah.
And also operate a Tamiya semi. Everything.
Yeah, it's pretty
Hey,
sweet,
can
man.
your-
I can run a track vehicle with
Might
no
want to mute that.
extra shit.
Nice.
Like I run my Blizzard, I run all my semis, I run my Traxxas TRX4 with all my locking disc tranny, all of that, lights.
Weenies here.
This is
Yeah,
a
I'm
nice
gonna
looking
change a couple
radio.
of things on my semi so I can get another channel for the back.
5.8G image transmission receiver module.
Yeah, that's
Holy
for
shit.
PD.
that's standard.
So I
ain't
can
it?
have a
Yeah, but how strong is it? Like if you drop the fucking thing, did you just spend $400 for nothing?
that's why
It's
it has
like
a little
everything.
thing on it.
It depends how it falls.
Yeah.
Because
It does a
people drop
blizzard.
their
It can do a
phone.
blizzard.
Again, my $60 Fly Sky is the king.
Joe, you got to look at it this way. It comes with a lot of things in the box that comes with it to add to it. So there's a lot more things to it than just the unit.
Ah. It's still a pretty hefty price tag for a radio.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But it does a lot. If you need to do what it does, it's not that expensive compared to another manufacturer's.
Okay.
Because like Gems RC was saying earlier, if you're in drag racing, you can actually program your punch on there to be a certain for 30 millisecond, 30 seconds, hold it at a certain range, and then another second after, go a little bit more. So you can do your punch and it will do that like as a curve. You can time your curve, in other words, just not a curve,
Okay.
for
An
timing on the
exponential.
curve.
It's more precise and to do that. I mean, with the throttle, it's very precise. It's like how you would modulate your foot. It does that to your car.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
the
so you
range
can
on
just
that radio is
punch
crazy.
it.
No, it doesn't.
600-meter range.
Mhm.
Jesus,
That's,
that's a
that's,
long ways.
that's about a quarter of a mile. Think about that, Joe.
Yeah,
You
but
won't
when
be able to see
when
it.
are we ever running our RC 600 meters away? Fuck, you can't even
Dude,
see it at that point.
It didn't flip
I'm
over, you
crawling
know.
600
Flip
meters.
over the
Screw it.
farthest way. You
Let's
have
do
to
it.
walk all
The
that way to
basher
flip it over.
people and the speed run people, they do it all the time.
I mean, that's good for a speed run person.
I don't bash anything that far away.
Yeah,
On
man,
top
I
of-
wouldn't be. I can't see 50 feet. Never mind fucking 600 meters.
Yeah, walk that far.
Your
when you flip
RC
it
would be
over.
a very small dot far away.
Yeah, and then what? When you crash it, you don't even know you crashed.
Yeah,
you
you
gotta
gotta walk
walk
that
to it.
far.
You might,
And
in
then
the
there you
distance,
go.
you might
Then
see
you
a
gotta
little
walk
dot
that far.
jump. Joe, you might see
No,
a
you-
dot jump.
Yeah, great.
Well,
And a
Joe,
bunch of parts.
that's why it's got FPV options on it too, so you can see 600 meters away.
Oh, it's got a camera on it.
You can get
You
an
can
option
buy
that
one
has
with a camera on it.
Gotcha.
and it broadcasts it
camera
right to
with
that
it.
screen on the controller.
Oh,
The controller
okay.
has
Controller, you
that's
have a little
that's a
preview screen.
Oh, I bet you can do a screen record then.
Might be, I don't know.
And that means the FPV would show you on your screen where it's at.
You can do it. It probably does a screen record right in that 64 gigabyte SD card. Yeah. Now it makes sense.
How come? I want to go full screen here. There we go.
Doing
How
the
come I
Brady
can't
Bunch.
see the comments?
On
there we
Zoom,
go.
you cannot see the comment on Zoom. But
I got it.
Okay.
You need a buddy to hold the binoculars, cause teamwork, laugh out loud.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
shit.
Hey, if you're gonna do that, you're gonna do
Audience
that.
scope to watch your
Just
RC.
do it. What Kurt does,
You know what,
and
Nick?
just put a blindfold on and just hit a curb with it.
Hey, Nick, I bet you it has Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. I wouldn't put it past it.
Now, does your radio have 8 batteries?
Good.
Hell no.
That
Yeah.
one does.
Yeah, the
But
flashlight
I-
does.
That's why you put the lipo
You
in.
gotta put that lipo pack in there, man. That should last for months too.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
With the
3B
lipo
has
in there.
eight
Oh, it's got a
batteries, but the
JST.
You
C
got a
doesn't.
bomb in your hand too.
Well,
This is
it
what I
does
like.
come with
It
a
goes up-
lipo. The top,
It-
top
He said you got a bomb in your hand.
Yeah.
Oh,
does
it
come with
comes
a
with a
lipo.
Yeah,
lipo.
if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, you can buy it with a lipo. Like this one comes without for $295 US, and for $305 you can get a lipo. But you can buy this for $30, no problem, on Amazon Canadian.
Okay.
This battery, and I got like a 1900 milliamp 3S on mine. So,
So that's got to last quite a while then.
oh yeah,
But then
So-
again, with all these other extra options like the FPV, it may run it down a little bit quicker or definitely eat them double A's up.
Yeah,
Oh
of course.
yeah.
Look at that, Joe. It has 6 trim levels for what you get.
Jesus. I don't need all that shit, man. I'm a simple guy.
I
The
can't believe
FPV, I
this
can
thing
see you
fired up
wanting the FPV though.
that quickly.
Never mind FPV. I can't fly anyway.
Yeah, well, people put FPV on cars, so
What is that, Sarge?
This is my Losi TLR 8XT race truck, but I don't
said,
race it, I
"Oh."
bash it.
JD says, "Damn, Keith is still scared of lipos."
Oh, there he is.
This thing fires up right off the bat. I couldn't believe it. It's been sitting for months.
There's 8 people in. 9 people.
Well, I'm just
There's 9
saying,
people on
knowing
screen
you, Sarge, you probably shut it down right,
that
and
are in
cleaned
the
it out,
live.
and oiled it, and did all the.
But no one's watching you guys?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how to find out.
Hey,
you're not going to start that on your desk, are you?
What you need to find out, Joe.
hey, Sarge, do you ever take the head off the engine?
Oh, it's actually running right now.
So just gonna start this fucking car.
Yeah, but Zoom is blocking the audio
Yeah,
from it.
yeah, the noise.
Yeah, it has that noise canceling stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just fired it up.
Running
Just
right
wanted
now.
to get it.
You have to be
I just wanted to get it just get it going real quick. Just to make sure everything's running, operating good. But yes, like John said, I do shut it down properly. It always cools that bottom dead
Because I was
center.
in the chat.
And I put my after run oil in there.
Yeah.
So always do it right.
Yeah.
You gotta take care of them, man. Them little engines will last. Take care of
Oh,
them.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
She'll put out if you treat her right.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what? Like after you say you put after run in your engine, you could do that with a motor with those black death drops for an electric motor.
yeah. Nick B just said, Sergeant J, you better save that Nova Rossi engine.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I don't beat on it too hard. Run very little time, like maybe like an hour or so
Brad,
since I got it.
what kind of drops you said?
Black death drops for your commutator on your motors.
Oh,
It helps them break. It helps break them in, and it helps it the commutator last long.
Yes. So does running them in water. When you first
Yeah,
get
that
them,
does
break
it.
them in.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
like oiling. It's like oiling it back up again.
Yeah, but you're still not getting any of the garbage out of it. If you run it in
No,
water,
you
you're
clean it
flushing
out.
all that garbage out of it.
You clean out the
then you
garbage, and then you put it on there.
That's what I'm saying, Brad.
What,
You
for a
just don't
brush
put-
motor break-in?
Yeah.
gotta say clean water, John, because I run my
Distilled water.
Yeah,
lot
no
better.
doubt.
None of
Well,
that
that
chlorine
mud hole
or
was
none of that,
distilled.
none of that other crap that's in
My
it.
head's too shiny.
That mud hole I ran in was distilled.
Yes,
Sorry,
it
not
does.
guys, I
talking-
But
took my
it's
hat
always
off to
nice.
blind y'all.
So nice to have some maintenance to clean out your motor and do what
Didn't
else. to make
clean it
last
too good.
longer.
What's cleaning?
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Lyle, do you ever wash your shit?
No, haven't in years.
In
Yeah, me
muddy
neither.
water.
You
Wash
throw
mine
some
all the
oil at it
time.
once in a while.
So
I
you
guess
try
it
to hit a
depends
clean
on
puddle, the
what you
last
actually
thing
do
you
with it.
drive it back to the parking lot and go home.
Yeah, no
Because I
doubt.
haven't had to
Throw in the
to
back
clean
of
the
the truck
ecto
and
at
go
all.
home.
Yeah.
I
don't
thought
know I guess
if
it's
Lyle
different
has to
depending on
work
the
on the
type of truck.
broken one, he'll clean it out.
Well, maybe he'll just wipe it. He'll wipe the table down when he's done.
Yeah, that's right. I can show you right now.
That's what I do is I clean my RC when I work on it. It all falls on my desk and then I pick it up and then I just clean the desk.
I'm actually surprised with the lurker. I haven't had to do anything to it other than, what did I do? I had to tighten the one belt was starting to come loose. Other than that, I've got 15 hours on it probably now, and I haven't done a thing.
Oh, you got a
Yeah.
you got a track vehicle, Joe?
No, the lurker, it's a Sherp.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you got a shirt?
King Kong RC lurker.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I showed it
I
to
need
you
to fix
guys
my
last
shirt,
week.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to fix mine, dude. Mine needs a motor on one of the wheels. I broke the gear reduction, like the gears inside of it.
Well, I'm lucky because Rookie ran his over last weekend.
I
Is
know.
that belt
God,
drive?
that sucks so much.
But the good news is Russ is working on it, and we should be able to have it all fixed for next week.
Was he 3D printing some shit?
No, we found some Tamiya axles that will work. We just have to modify them and machine some stuff out.
Okay.
All he really broke was 2 axles. So one of the short ones and one of the long ones. And Tamiya axles are the same diameter and a little bit longer. So it gives you the room to machine it out. And yeah, it should be up and running, other than the 2 new wheel nuts will be standard wheel nuts instead of the 8 or 9 mil or whatever they are.
I won't buy a Traxxas stuff.
So
He
Joe,
didn't say
that's
to
belt
buy one.
drive
He
then.
says you
right?
need a nitro rustler.
I don't want nitro.
Hey, at least you want to bring the motor into the nitro fuel.
No nitro for me either.
Expensive.
Why does JD Passel thinks Brad needs a nitro rustler? That's what I would like to know.
I'd like to know that too.
Crazy Joe, when I met you, you were all about nitro.
Yes, I had like 10 nitros when I met you.
Oh, yeah?
How times
And,
have changed.
And
It was also back in the day when Rookie hated semi trucks.
that's right. That's right. And a lot changes over time.
No shit.
And now I'm all about fuck nitro.
Okay.
Yeah, electric is the way to go for sure.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any gas and not nitro, but gas two-stroke?
No.
No? Okay.
I'm looking at getting one. Me, I got space to use it now, and no neighbors.
Okay.
My oldest son had a Baja, so that's the two-stroke one. But I drove it a couple times. It's just too big for me.
Yeah, they have an electric version of that now too.
Yeah, the DBXL or whatever.
The
Yeah.
HPI one.
Okay.
And you have reverse.
What? Yeah, no nitro for me, man.
So it looks like Big Head's working on a Phoenix.
Yep.
Yep, I'm grinding down these Vanquish wheel nuts where regular wheels will fit on them.
Okay. How many Phoenix do you have now? Two?
Just one.
Just the one? Okay, I thought you had a different
You need
one.
more than that.
Look at all these guys, and they have a wall of fucking RCs behind them.
It's good stuff though, bro.
Oh, I just noticed my light in the back is not even on for me.
Yeah, it's gone, Tank.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
dark behind you.
Yeah, that's not good. I gotta turn on my wall.
So we can see your right.
You know, there are companies, and Kyoto made electric cars that had
Don't
two-speed
choke
belt
while you're
transmission.
eating and talking.
You're not supposed to eat and talk. You're gonna choke yourself to death.
Yeah.
At least I
Finish
Oh,
showed
that's
shooting,
better.
then
I
you
can
go.
see your wall now.
Yes.
Look at that. He's got tons of RCs behind him.
I got my Tonka Winnebago. That one is a nice
Awesome.
one. But I build mine not as a monster truck. So when it sits down, it looks, the tire size are exactly the same size as the Tonka wheel, the diameter, not the width.
Mm-hmm.
And it sits exactly at the same ride height as the original Tonka. So it does not look like a 4x4.
Oh, so it looks like it's proper.
Yes.
And is it
That's how I
4x4
wanted to
or
build
is it two-wheel drive?
No, it is 4x4. It's got the GCM C-Max chassis on it. With the
I love that
skeleton
chassis. What an awesome, you can use it on so many different platforms,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
That
And it
C-Max
hugs
is
so
awesome.
nice
That's the
under
one
there.
that Chris Rappel has.
Hey,
It hugs so nice under there.
hey, Lyle, Bushman's bringing up my surround sound again.
Uh,
How many speakers did you hear that through?
I should really work on this truck tonight.
This requires using this instrument intubated by feel only. I'm not able to see this with.
Oh my God.
Well, it's got all the oil filled shocks now, tank, and aluminum CVD axles and this aluminum steering.
cool.
You're scared. is presenting.
She has a prolapse bladder, so she's got to took a big long thing in there to put a stitch up there to hold her bladder up. It's all by feel. She does not know where she's stitching.
If I can't get this stitch attached, I'm going to have to.
So here's my Tonka Winnebago. We're gonna do a race with all these. There's a TRX, two TRX4 actually, SCX10. Here's a race, and we're gonna do a quick little race on it.
Don't the thing weigh like 12 pounds or something?
Oh yeah, my Tonka it weighs heavy.
But it's still like out accelerated some of those vehicles.
But it's still real top heavy, isn't it?
Yeah, but it crawls pretty good.
Do you still have the interior inside?
Oh yes, definitely. But when you see it go, like it bounces. All the
That
interiors
looks really good, man.
and I have curtains. I have curtains in there now.
Wicked.
Is that the
this
Sims
video.
tank?
Hey?
Is that your Sims thing?
This was behind my backyard, but now it's gone now. But this was my Sims behind my backyard. I was stuck between two trees. Like I couldn't go. I was trying to get out.
You built
You're
that
not
by
supposed to hump the
styrene tank
trees.
or no?
No, this is full metal. This is all metal.
Where did you get it then from?
That's a Tonka. It's a Tonka truck.
Oh,
You
okay.
talk-
Oh, okay.
They're pretty hard to find now.
Even
Yeah.
though I've seen lots of Winnebago, RCs now. A lot of people have them.
Yeah, but try and find one. Like that's not
Everybody you
converted
see-
yet.
Everybody who has them already bought them all up.
Converted.
Yeah,
it.
they're if you got one, you're keeping it.
Yeah.
Is that the open roof style tank where you can flip it out like the awning?
Yes. Wonder if I have.
That's a cool looking unit, man.
Are those 385s or 419s?
The tires.
Yeah,
They're small one, 385, I think. They're the small ones.
yeah.
It's bullying the bigger truck.
Yeah, here's my
Awesome.
inside of it.
It's got the weight to bully your bigger vehicles.
So there's the motor, there's the chassis, how you can see how it's really hugged. And I cut the interior. There's a hutch on top of the interior that actually hides all the motor. It does have a 3D engine on there, a 3D printed engine.
Look at that chassis, just fits. It's so mint.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Which chassis is it?
The
GCM
GCM one.
Wow, look at the sprayed axle, how thick it is at the ends.
Those are the Bauhaus RC axles on there, and
That's
they're the
metal?
narrow ones.
Are those
I
actual
built
metal?
this. See how the tires are tucked in so they don't stick out of the chassis.
Yeah,
And I made this on purpose because I did not want to do it like everybody else's truck. They use SCX10 axle, which are much wider, and you can't tuck the tires in.
They
This
stick out, right?
Yeah.
tucks it in.
Yeah.
So there's my curtains inside, and you can see
Wicked. That's
I got
awesome,
the
buddy.
guy playing and on his RCs and building something inside. You'll see that in a sec.
Are those
Wicked.
RC four-wheel drive tires?
Those tires are boom racing tires.
My
Those are
boom
beat-
racing tires are surprisingly good.
I had to put
Fire
the
extinguisher.
hard foam in there because the soft foam that came with it was way too soft. So I
Well,
had to-
yeah, it's what,
Yes.
13 pounds, isn't it?
Nice.
So there's my interior. I actually
That
put,
looks
like, wood
wicked.
panels. It's paper, but that looks like wood panels that I found
Yeah.
at the store. The whole wall.
That is awesome.
panels.
Look at the interior in this guy's Winnebago, babe.
I found
got
some
an RC
pots.
car.
Aw,
That's awesome. There's a dude sitting at the table working on an RC.
is that a
over
metal
here.
detector?
Yeah. Metal
Yes.
detector.
And this is a 1/100th scale, I think, that I got.
Is that a brooder figure?
This guy, I don't remember where I got him from. It's my son's.
He looks like a brooder guy.
Here's a metal detector. That was for the G6. If we had a metal detector, we had extra points at the G6.
Wicked.
So well,
Everybody needs a set of torches.
Yeah. There's some
Booster
battery
cables.
booster cables.
Wicked.
In the back. There's my toilet in the back.
Oh my God.
Awesome. He
And I
even
made a sliding
curtains. It's
door. The
got
door
fucking
was gone.
curtains.
The
Look
door
at
was gone, so I
curtains.
made one.
Nice.
That door slides too.
That's fucking
Yeah.
deadly.
And there, see, now I'm taking this off and you'll see the motor.
Oh yeah.
That comes
Oh,
out.
it's
and
right
there's a
underneath
motor.
that. Oh, yeah.
That's awesome, brother. Cummins.
Yep.
Wicked.
A lot of cool stuff.
That's
There's a lot of
awesome.
work that went into that Winnebago, and every year I add other stuff and things like that. Last year I added lights
Hello.
under the awning,
You like
so now I
those?
have lights under the awning.
Why did you send me a picture of my sock?
Those are my socks.
Oh, that's
Next thing
awesome.
you know,
And
he's
you
gonna
know,
have that
everybody's
fan-
stuff
fan
is
moving.
always changing and progressing, right?
They're
Yep.
my socks.
It's all part of the hobby.
What?
What about them?
I was showing you it, 'cause those are from when you were a little girl,
Yeah,
kind of,
they're nice.
and they fit me fine. They've been in my drawer
who's
forever.
talking in the
Catch up
background?
to the chat. There's a lot going on.
You gotta turn that down.
Hey, Frank, I expect to see that fan moving.
Talking to nerds. With nine other.
Keep adding, so that one day might happen.
Maybe. But I have way too many other projects on the go to make that fan turn.
There's a whole bunch of
It
them.
is not a
Nine
priority.
people.
Yeah.
9 people on Zoom.
And we can hear everything Carrie's saying, Joe.
Yeah.
You can hear the-
Yeah, but the RC nerds.
Those are RC nerds. That's what I call all RC
Hey, yeah,
people.
Joe was nerding out. on
Damn
these,
right we are,
Winnebago.
Carrie.
Did she just call us nerds?
Yes, she did.
That's what we
Nerds,
are.
yeah.
Give her a break. It's her birthday today.
Oh,
Yeah,
happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
39
The
years
Here
nerds.
young.
on here.
Happy 39.
Hope you've had a
So
good
for
one.
your birthday, I hope your husband is gonna leave you alone tonight and not bug you. That's what I wish you for your birthday.
You can hear everything I'm saying.
Ain't fucking happening.
No,
Do you know who I am?
I was about to say, you don't know Joe.
Yeah, Joe was really nerding out on that Winnebago.
No, that thing's pretty cool, man.
Make it one time and bring me
Okay, show him your tent trailer.
a little sample or
He will
something.
Oh,
love
the
the
motorized
tent
tent trailer?
Back in the
trailer.
tent.
Yeah, he's gonna
Don't
laugh on
spoil
that.
it. Don't spoil it. Just show it.
He's gonna laugh on that, that's for sure.
That's my favorite RC of yours,
I
man. That
remember you
thing.
making it once when you lived here, but I don't remember if I liked it or not.
Well, you liked it.
Is that your air fryer, the white thing?
How come I can't see the chat? Where do I find the chat?
On
You
YouTube.
gotta pop it. You gotta pop it out of YouTube
Yeah, you
if you're
gotta
on your computer.
go on YouTube and pop out the chat in YouTube and make this window a little smaller on your laptop.
Okay. Well, give me a minute. Working on it.
And make sure you mute YouTube so it doesn't
Yeah.
echo.
Okay.
Oh, no, I thought it was
Or
hanging out.
you can pause the video.
So then go back on
Mine's
YouTube.
under my sink.
Nope, that's not what I want.
Look at all that steam coming up. It smells good. Oh,
Wow, Jason's really pulling the crap out of that thing.
yeah. I have smell-o-vision.
His arm's gonna get tired.
Welcome in Blitz Customs. I didn't see if when you came in.
I was gonna show you these
Hey, Bill,
When I went
welcome
to
in.
Work, but I forgot. I just went in the bathroom.
Wasn't he talking about how that thing fired up right away every
Gotta
time?
put them back on and show you.
It's a different one.
Okay, now how do I mute?
And Travis.
Sterling tablet, who's that dude?
Just pause, just pause.
That was
YouTube.
2 trucks ago.
Sorry.
Oh, I still see him pulling on it.
Stairs that I had
Even on
to
the-
take in
my-
my-
Hey, Joe, down next to the
That
camera,
book
there's a
stops
mute
where I watch
and
them
a
all.
camera on and off.
Stick them in my drawer.
Yeah, I got it.
Mhm.
Now I'm coming back to the
I'm watching
Zoom.
a show called.
All right.
Yeah.
The night agent.
We'll make a YouTube live
Well, the
person
show
out
is
of you yet.
Fuck, man, I'm learning. I just started posting
Yeah,
videos
no,
again.
I know. I'm just kidding with you.
It was the
Cool.
down there. So like the girl. had-
You want to see the bullshit I had to go through last week to post videos? I had to hold my camera on my phone in front of my computer.
Cause he doesn't think they can hear him.
So you can make sure your wife sees this. This is what you need in your
Look at this
arsenal.
is his tent trailer.
You need a camper trailer like this.
He's talking like he does.
What the fuck? It drives by itself. That's fucking awesome.
That is hilarious.
He has a boat too.
I love that thing.
That's sick.
Frank has a boat with wheels also.
Wicked.
Oh,
I put
you don't like hot? Is it hot, Cajun?
it's not that
Someday, Tank, you'll have to tell us
Paul's
how you
here.
got that steering to work.
Hello, Max.
It's a push pull. It's a push pull. I do have a built video on it.
You
Oh,
have
okay.
dollar
That-
stores
It's like
and
the
dollar
same one
stores.
on my stick
Yes,
kicker, right?
Yes,
Yes.
same type of thing.
Tupperware is
Somebody
good
got-
to go. But you know what? I
Somebody
heard?
got a lot of
Tupperware-
background noise.
Tupperware might
Yeah.
be out of business after 80 years.
There's Crazy Joe, his wife. See,
Oh, there's the wire.
At the
Okay.
back, but
Because everybody was
my
eating at
bike
home.
rack broke.
Oh yeah.
They're selling pretty good.
There's the wire.
Put on the
Okay.
radio yesterday.
I'm gonna try crawling, but my my diff
That's
weren't locked.
fucking awesome.
You can inherit all mine if you want when I die.
Yeah, I'm turning the steering right now.
I
Right.
think I'd like to know how you got that little caster.
That's the trick, is the front.
Oh, am I really loud? Am I really
Yeah.
loud? I wanted to say something.
Hey, Frank, where did you get the caster to do the steering?
This is a landing gear from a plane.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
But it looks like a caster to me.
Because it is. Basically.
Yeah.
So people were having fun with the Winnebago when
Hello,
they
can you hear me now?
So I usually take
Yeah,
these
we
out.
can still hear you.
So I ate the macaroni and cheese.
Want to get in the snow?
Macaroni and cheese.
Tastes nothing like macaroni and cheese, so I figured maybe.
What it tastes like?
Macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese,
I want some macaroni and cheese.
It didn't taste like macaroni and cheese, though.
Hey, quit talking about my macaroni and cheese.
You're talking about your
You're the
macaroni
one
and
talking
Talking
about it.
about your macaroni and cheese.
They can fucking, my mic is right there.
That's to my
Joe's
daughter,
wife, isn't
not to Lyle.
He needs a
Do
headset.
you put real cheese in your mac and cheese?
No.
No, this was
Tastes like
muscle
chicken?
mac.
Spin rush.
Why are you
No, it wasn't-
my
it wasn't
chips?
good.
There's
Oh,
the
yeah, there you go.
But it's-
and I basically have two ropes that goes to the landing gear.
Don't
This is
know.
why I was building it, so you can see the
Yeah, as
landing
I
gear.
said, it wasn't gross, but. it was
Right
just-
there, yeah.
And that's
And then you-
before I put the ropes.
Really?
Basically, there's a rope from there to there, and then there's a,
Yeah, see, I didn't think so.
there it is, it's turning.
Joe would like to have one of those.
That's fucking awesome.
I'm trying to be quiet. I still can hear you.
So you're turning him by the ropes, not by wire, right?
Well, the wire, it's pulling the wire here, but it's not pushing this one. This one is slacking off, and this one.
Yeah.
pulling.
So
But
push
how I
pull.
build this is I basically, I saw this video many years ago, somebody building one, a real life one with a Renault 5 engine. This is a 1-to-1 real
1-to-1.
life that somebody made this
Where is it?
Wow. What does it say on the
around
side?
somewhere. So that's where I took my inspiration to build mine.
Doing like snow removal in that like weird complex, like the
So I
back.
started with a piece of cardboard,
Sky
started
view.
Right on 36 then. in
Sky view.
Skyview?
Yeah, yeah. That's it, yeah.
Well, I guess you
That's
could
what I'm
do it
doing.
with wire, right, Tank? Because when you push, the other one pulls, and when the other one pushes, the other one pulls.
that's what I use. I use wires. I
Yeah.
just use
That thing's
black
fast.
wire.
Yeah.
How would you make the
See,
math?
mine's, I just got links on my shit kicker, so it's basically the same thing.
Brat.
I come up with crazy idea like that, Joe.
I was facing your stuff
Hey,
today.
Frank,
Saturday.
show them your boat with wheels.
There you go.
I don't know if I have videos of it. I should have videos of it.
Probably
You
for
do.
customers.
I've seen them.
Mhm.
Yeah, I gotta make more videos with my shit kicker.
That one to one was fast. Too bad it's probably not street legal.
Yeah, where are they?
So this is my boat car. I'm gonna get an ad. Okay, no ad.
TLC. The doctor has to remove a barbed nail embedded deeply in the forearm of the patient.
Ow.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
He has some crazy things, doesn't he, Joe?
Now I'm gonna have to build one.
Now he's got to build one with a. Oh, the top came off.
Because I have a useless Traxxas villain that I was gonna get rid of, but this looks like a perfect build.
What's wrong with you, Tank?
This thing's fast.
What
though.
the heck, man?
Hey, what
He's got
chassis is
mental
underneath
problems
that?
and way too much fucking
It's a
time.
it's a 1/18th. It's a 1/18th car in there.
Okay.
Wow, dude, that's funny.
Look
You
at
got a
a
land
boat with
boat,
wheels.
a freaking land boat.
What's it say in that paper?
Wash me.
Huh?
Protein.
Wash
The
it.
SpongeBob car.
Oh.
Supposed to do that.
That's hilarious.
That thing moves out with that small little, with that heavy body. It still moves out.
Yeah.
That's what you do when you don't have a boat. and you-
Now
You don't have a
Joe's
lake
gonna do
next to
something
the
like
house,
that, but
right?
your boat's gonna be bigger. That sounds like the Traxxas one's bigger. I'm sure of
Oh,
it.
diff.
That's what you
Yeah, my
definitely do to a
villain's
hull.
pretty good size.
How many energy
That's
drinks
what you
per
definitely
day
do to a
you have?
hull
Just one?
when you don't, or to a boat when you don't live near a lake.
No.
Right.
Well, I don't have a big boat to go rescue the boat, so I decided to do a land one, so I don't have to get a boat to rescue the boat.
That's fair. I do have a boat to rescue my boat.
Yeah.
Now
Tank, you
he's
should
gonna do
still
something like
build.
that with his
You should
boat.
still build a trailer where you can launch the boat onto land from a trailer.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a land yacht.
Yeah.
Maybe I could build a pontoon that actually goes on land also. I could do that easily.
You can just
Yeah,
add a propeller
pontoon
to
wouldn't be
one.
that hard.
Yeah.
No, make you a catamaran. That would be a challenge.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of fun. I like coming out with crazy ideas and making things different. So
No,
different
that's
for
super
sure.
cool, man.
It's pretty cool, unique. It's like those videos I can't remember who used to make these videos, but there's a guy that used to make videos of him. He got his boat to go in like fresh powder, like fresh snow. And he was just cruising around with his boat. It was
There's
pretty
a
cool.
lot of them. There's a lot of them video, especially them turboprop ones.
Yeah, there was a guy that made a really good one. I thought it was pretty awesome.
Heck,
calling me from the gym when I first.
Crawler Ted did that.
Called
You see, Joe? You
an
gotta
airboat,
at least-
right?
Joe, you
John?
gotta at
The
least-
one I saw wasn't an airboat. It was actually a prop boat.
Every morning?
Yeah, go to Crawler
just had
Ted.
it.
Every morning, like never in the evening?
Hey, Joe,
Never
you
heard of
gotta
that
see
page.
Frank at least once a year to do those funny things together.
Yeah, no shit. Well, he's giving me some good ideas already.
Hey, what?
And you both race your boats.
No, we gotta start
Drag-
calling them land yachts then.
Drag racing on land, on
That's
boat with
right.
boats. Next, we'll have a sled pulling with boats.
That's fair. I'm in.
Where does she go to school?
Corey
Did you guys see that
says
Rash?
hello, everybody.
Rash, your friend made a video of a 80-mile-per-hour car into a concrete.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
I bet you that ends well, eh?
right. Especially with lipos and all that, man.
I can't wait to see Tony's video with the monster truck and his Traxxas.
Yeah, he just left that little short of it. That's about it of it.
Yeah, short wasn't too fantastic.
Oh. Anybody listen to his last live, what he said about Traxxas?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he has
What color did everybody else?
reinstated some of the Traxxas video he's done in the past.
Wasn't it
And
like
he's
old
probably
coral?
gonna run more Traxxas or get more Traxxas.
Coral,
in
that's the
the
word.
future.
Coral is what I was thinking.
Not sure, but he probably will.
He's
And
not sure,
that's
but he probably
exactly
will.
what I said last week on my live when he came in. I bet you by next year
It's not
or
absolutely
within a
gross,
year,
but it doesn't
you'll be
taste
doing
anything like
Traxxas video
macaroni.
again. And he probably will.
This is the guy that ran over his whole collection?
Yeah.
No,
He didn't run over everything.
no, he didn't.
Nobody ran over a pretty good stack, didn't he?
Yeah.
He did.
See?
But
I think
the
that's crazy,
XRV
man.
Yeah, I
it's
did
the
catch some of
XRV
that
that
video.
survived?
It's pointless to
his
do stuff like
XRV
that. I
survived
can
it, I think.
understand you selling them. I can understand you selling them or something, but just destroying them is ridiculous.
Heard of keeping the solid.
But hey, he's allowed to do whatever he wants with it.
Very true.
Maybe I'll buy the stuff
Man,
one
them
time.
2.2s
Or
look
I'll
good
buy
on
the
them.
chicken
So
and
You know,
that
that's
stuff,
just
and you
my
can bring over one of those things that you.
makes me
Are
want to
those
buy
the
some
Nick Thompsons
2.2s.
on that truck?
Crazy Joe, I like you a lot, but you're gonna have to either get headphones or a separate mic or something
No.
because
Don't know,
it's
Daddy.
very annoying
Butter
having your
chicken?
wife talk over everybody. It's
We
okay.
hear the TV too, I believe. Is it TV?
Yeah.
We hear the TV,
TV
we hear
too,
the
yeah.
wife.
To click
It's
off
just
without
very
saying any
noisy
words.
where you are right now.
Okay, well, I'll mute it for a bit here.
Just turn it on when you want to say something.
Deal.
Thank you very much. Ah, that really gives a break though.
Oh, that is nice.
I can go fire up another nitro now.
Hey, Frank, you might get Joe coming out to Ontario if he breaks that boat and have a race.
I don't think so. I don't think Joe's gonna have time to come and visit in Ontario.
I said once a year. He might once a year.
Oh, yeah. Sure, Brad.
Sarge,
When's the last time you went to Chicago?
That's a money issue and other things
Well,
now.
exactly. That's a money issue probably for Joe too.
Yeah, money's always an issue here.
Yeah, you know.
What's up, Keith?
But my
A
mom
lot
pays
of
for it,
people.
and I don't want to do that to her. So it's another reason.
If anybody wants to have let me copy the link here.
Y'all don't forget to hit that thumbs up. I just seen Nightbot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it. See, what's the name of the channel at the moment?
what them 2.2s cost?
The wheels, they were
Everything.
about
About
everything all together. Mickey Thompson tires were like 60 something. I can't remember. Let me go check my stuff real quick.
You got 23 thumbs up, Tank.
Oh, is it big friggin' tires?
Yeah,
Cheaper
they
tires.
look good,
Yeah.
man.
They're
Oh,
out.
Yeah, those are awesome looking tires.
Sean is doing a draw for his Tamiya truck.
Oh, he's getting ready. Oh, that's Tamiya truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His Tamiya tow truck. This truck is pretty expensive right off the bat. I believe it was $1,300 or $1,700 for this truck. He's doing a draw right now, selling 110 tickets at $20 a pop. So if you have $20 spare to buy a ticket, I put the link in the chat. Click on the link. All the instructions are there to how to send a PayPal, and he'll put you in the draw for this tow truck.
I'm pretty sure he bought that used, right? Went through it all.
No, it was a kit. You actually bought
You
a
bought the kit?
No, I don't think it was the kit. I think somebody else did the truck.
Yeah, and he
then
went through it all.
Then he got the truck. And then he tore it all apart and went through it and added
added
multiple
all kinds of
winches
stuff
and
on it.
lights
Yeah,
and
insane stuff to it. Yeah.
sound and everything else.
I
Yeah.
thought he bought the kit from the start,
No,
but I'm
no.
wrong.
He did it in a trade. It was a trade.
Yeah,
It was a trade. Okay.
I think that's when he got rid of his other one that he didn't run.
But I clicked on the video, but here's a good picture of it, of the side, but it's the one that has the toe in the rear. So he's got a whole bunch of different winches on here to make it everything go.
Yeah.
And he's
It'll-
got
it'll-
it comes ready to run. So very cool truck.
All you need is a battery.
Yep.
But knowing Sean, it might come with a battery.
Mhm.
He said his transmitter would.
Katie says, "Hey Tank, can you put Crazy Joe's link to his channel? I couldn't find it."
Or
Crazy
all-
Joe, can you?
All Crazy Joe has to do is type in shout out
I will,
in the chat.
No,
I
you can't
will,
put shout
do
out.
Oh,
that here,
not
hang
shout
on.
out. That's right.
Put Nightbot Rocks with an S. Nightbot Rocks.
If you
the
type
chat.
in Rude Boys RC with capital R, capital B, and capital R, that's my channel. So here it is.
Just put a
He's
comment. on that.
104 total. 104
Okay.
total for the whole tires and the 2.2 tires and the rims.
All right. Thanks.
Lyle, Spin Rush says Lyle is chilling.
Yep. Yes, he is.
Now he's talking third person.
So I just have to type shout out and it'll pop
No,
up my
no.
YouTube.
No, we
No.
gotta type in the Nightbot
It-
Rock.
Nightbot Rocks. I forgot he
Ah.
changed it like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago now or whatever it was.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Nightbot Rocks.
And it'll post the link right to your channel. So they just click on that and go.
Ah,
Oh, it keeps spacing out my stuff. Oh my God. I'm trying to put it all in one thing. And it wants to autocorrect.
I tried what you said, but this actually worked for Crazy Joe. This is one of your YouTube channel that you're using.
You got a King Hauler too, Crazy Joe?
There we go.
yes,
It
I
worked.
do.
Yeah.
Crazy Joe at Rude Boys RC. So I did put the link there.
Awesome. Thank you.
You looked at his channel there a few weeks ago when I was showing you guys the that one 30-second course there made by Rustic. It's amazing.
Oh snap! You just got a new sub.
Was it warm in Alberta today?
About 8 degrees Celsius.
Oh, it was cold.
So that
Just
that
type-
first video you guys can see on my
Oh.
channel there, that's about a 40-pound pike,
Ooh.
and he gets away.
Are they good eating? If you
You
catch
can
them.
hear me say in the video that I'm scared to stick my hand in his huge fucking mouth.
Hey, you know what? Sir Chipperlot, Randy, he's caught fish with his trucks.
Yeah, he goes fishing. with
Lyle
others.
has caught fish with his boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. No monsters yet.
Yeah,
I
the
would
fish
be
would be
so
catching your boat.
scared. I would be so scared of catching a monster and it just takes off with your boat. Like,
As long as the camera's running, I'm down, man. I'm so in for that. It'll be a great video.
If you find it,
It's gonna happen. One day I'll get it. That's the goal. It's been the goal for years. I've caught over a 2 foot long pike. There's video proof of it. We've got a measuring tape. We don't weigh them, so I don't know how much it weighed, but we measure them. I've caught pike over 2 foot long with my boat, and it struggled. But yeah, I didn't catch any water in the hull or nothing like that. It stayed afloat and got the fish to shore. So it's gonna take a big fish to take that boat down, and I can't wait for it to happen.
I'm sure your camera's waterproof, right, Lyle?
Well, I'll be on
Laser
shore
story
with
from
the good
Wyoming.
camera, and then I'll have the GoPro on the
Yeah,
boat.
the boat.
Hey, Corey.
I know.
21 Celsius is 70 degrees, Lyle.
Fantastic.
There's Sean.
That's what Nightbot says.
Welcome in, Sean. We were just talking about your raffle.
Yeah, Sean.
Yeah, I did a little advertising for you and I put the link for your YouTube video.
I remember
I
him
think
working on that thing.
I think that should be worth about $20, right, Brad? For a raffle ticket?
His thing is very expensive. He worked many hours on that thing.
Yeah, he did.
I was going to say many
Really?
months.
I
So
said
Brad,
many hours, and that could lead to months.
so Brad, do you want a ticket for his raffle?
I don't have $20.
Okay.
Oh, you're like me. Money's hard to come by.
But you're working. I'm not.
If you want to call it that, I would think I worked 5 hours today.
Well, that's more than I did.
Oh,
Keystone Heights. Where's Keystone Heights?
It's in Florida.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, 19 degrees Celsius. That's pretty fucking nice.
That's at night. And if that's Florida, that's at night.
Yeah,
That's
that's at the
beautiful.
current time. Current time, yeah.
I was thoroughly
Temperature
enjoying my time in
74 in
Florida.
Philadelphia. That's 23 Celsius if you want to know, Lyle.
That's beautiful too. Fuck, I gotta move.
It was 27 here today, Joe.
Holy Christ.
The temperature on the moon.
27 Celsius, I'm sure, is around 80 degrees.
Wow. You lucky buggers.
That was a nice day.
Hey, I
You
know
still
it gets
got
that
lots of
warm in
snow, Lyle?
Calgary.
Oh yeah, I went down to the trailer today and I got the avalanche running, filled all the tires up with air, and like gave it a boost. It didn't start on its own. Obviously, it's been sitting since November, and put it in 4 low and went through like a 1.5 feet, 2 feet of snow. The chassis was dragging, but the truck struggled a couple times. But with the brand new tires on it, it went through the snow. But the car's nowhere near getting down there. But the truck won't come at a 4 low now. I can hit 4 high or 2-wheel drive. The light blinks a few times and then it goes out and it stays in 4 low. But
Oh, that'll be your 4x4 controller on the dash. You'll have to pull that button out and replace it.
fantastic. Or I can just leave it in 4 low because I don't drive the truck anywhere other than using it to haul shit around the yard or skid trees back that I cut down up the driveway.
Well, I bet you could fix that switch. I don't think that's beyond your ability.
No, I'm not overly worried about it either. I might kill time one day and take care of it, but it's not I don't drive it like I don't go anywhere with it. So
Yeah.
I went to check out the condition on my trails today to see how much snow there was still left. And
Well, there is still some snow.
That doesn't look too bad.
There's my big barn.
Muddy snow.
Some raking.
Yeah, but there's the problem.
Soon we'll do some raking.
Oh, you got some
new
down trees.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Fell.
Yeah, missed the
So
bridge.
we got a little bit of cleanup.
yeah,
to
that's
do.
good.
And I don't think they did any
Frank's gonna have to get out the
this year
chainsaw.
because everything is still blocked off.
Yeah.
Hank, this is private land you got here?
It's like you guys are doing in Calgary, Skeltown or whatever they're doing. It is crown land, but we are allowed to use it as long as we don't put permanent stuff on it.
Ah,
Sergeant Jay, there's something in the comments for you from Nick B.
Nick B. Let's see.
So Frank's got some cleanup to do.
Well, every year we have cleanup to do at the beginning of the year. We got to go rake. We're using the blower, the rakes. We
Yeah.
clean the trails and all that. So
And chainsaw now. A chainsaw.
well, we had a lot of chainsaw to do last year because we had a big windstorm here, like a tornado, and it took down a lot of trees down. It was crazy.
Didn't damage too much of the trail.
It did do a lot of damage on the trails, but just to show you real quick, there was a picture where I parked my cars where people actually started cutting trees down. So these are some of the trees that came down.
Wow, wow.
Like here, you can see one is half there, but you could barely see the sky here, but now you see the sky a lot. A lot of trees were taken down because everything fell. But they started clearing it, but now they're waiting for the half load for the trucks to finish because the roads are thawing out.
Hey,
So-
Frank.
There's some big trees, man.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Frank, you know, we had that windstorm couple of windstorms last month, you probably got some of that wind.
Yeah, we did. That's probably where one of those trees came down after was weakened by the other storm, but there was ice storm that we had. There was a whole bunch of different storms this year. It was crazy.
yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of work to do on my trails. I am planning on doing some events this year. And I'm debating on doing a yearly membership with doing draws every month for the members. Even if you come or don't come, as long as it's for the members, you pay a card and you're entered in the draw. So we'll see how it's gonna go.
Did you see what Brandy Timlin said there, Tank? Don't have to go far for materials to build obstacles.
No doubt.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we've used a lot of those trees, yes. We've used a lot of them.
Repurpose them.
West Coast Scale. The West Coast Scale in Alberta. They got a nice trail over there.
Yeah.
West Coast Scale. So they do a membership thing. I'm thinking of doing the same thing, but it's nice what they got there over there. This trail is just awesome. It's nice and long. Lots of obstacles.
I bet you it's got a lot of elevation changes too.
Oh yeah, it's in the mountains.
Yeah, that's in BC. Yeah.
That one's
That
in
means it'll
BC.
wear you out. It'll wear you out climbing up those hills following your trucks.
Look at this nice bridge, how big this thing is. It's crazy.
You could have
I
built
want
something like that,
similar.
Frank.
Yeah, I got one similar to that on my spot, yes. But they have a lot of bridges. I also have lots of bridges where I am. I'm thinking of doing more stuff this year. I do have some stuff similar to this.
Oh, that's cool. I like that teeter-totter.
Yeah. So I am planning on doing a lot of things this year on my trails. Nice seeing this because it gives me a lot of ideas. And this is kind of cool. They had a top bridge, but on the bottom they put kind of a.
Oh yeah, suspension bridge. Cool.
Hey, Joe, what you like there? That's definitely do chassis, that'll test your chassis twist.
Look at that at the back. I have a bridge like this, so
Oh, that's a nice bridge.
It almost looks like a tunnel. Yeah.
That's neat.
A covered bridge,
No, it's more like a tunnel.
a tunnel bridge.
look,
I
they're
think
in
we're,
BC training.
I think we're heading out to the Blackfoot RC park next week for cleanup, to start the
Okay.
spring cleanup there.
Yeah, I'm thinking next weekend, not next weekend, but the weekend after. That's when I'm going to call up a lot of people to try and clean up my trails.
Oh yeah, sorry, not next weekend, the weekend after.
Wow,
But-
I wonder how many bridges that place has. I bet you there's over 20, it looks like.
There's at least half a dozen I think I've seen.
They have
Well,
a big park from the pictures I've seen and stuff. They have
Yeah.
a pretty good sized chunk of land.
It's a miles trail.
So
You
there's
have to
something
go
else.
for miles.
Not just bridges, they also have buildings there, which is kind of cool. There's a lot of different stuff that they have on that trail, which is a lot of work, but there's a lot of people working on it, which is awesome.
Yeah, and we also have the buildings, Chris Rappel, he built all
Yeah.
that stuff, the Scale Town stuff. And he
Mhm.
donated it all to the track a few years back. So we still have all of those buildings.
You learning anything from this? Good night.
You guys, I'm gonna check out. I've used enough data for the evening. Got to post
All
some
right.
stuff. Hopefully
Good
tomorrow.
night, Lyle.
Hi, Lyle.
We're
Have a
Everybody
good
have a
one,
great day.
buddy.
yeah, we're closing
Later,
down
Lyle.
anyways. So let's start doing our good night. KB, you can start saying good night.
Thanks for inviting me, Tank, and we'll see you next week.
I didn't have a choice of inviting you. You
I know I popped in before everybody else did.
no, it's all good.
I didn't know
Brad.
David left.
Brad,
Thanks for inviting me, and good to talk about my new problem with another company car. But also, don't forget to stay crazy after we get off live.
Oh,
cool.
keep
Thank
your
you.
hamster smiling.
Josh,
Thanks for
Denver.
having me again. Appreciate the info on what to do with my TTO2, and I hope to see you next week.
Cool. Now go try it out and see if there's a big difference.
I will.
Cool.
What did you do to it?
I put all the CVD axles on it, the oil-filled shocks, and the
Oh, that's right. It's
aluminum
like,
steering.
John Martin,
there's so many things you could do to that vehicle. It's not even funny.
John.
I was just waiting for everybody to finish.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
Then I'll go with Sergeant.
Thanks.
We'll
No,
finish
no,
with
no,
you.
no, no, no. I'm just thanks for having me, and we'll see you on the next one.
Sounds good. Thank you very much for coming in. Sergeant, are you there?
Yeah. As usual, I appreciate the invite, and I appreciate you guys in the RC community. Those in the comments, everybody, go bash it, crawl it, break it, fix it. See y'all later.
See you later.
Alright.
Crazy Joe.
Yeah, guys, thanks for inviting me. It's been great. And all you guys in the chat, we'll talk to y'all probably next week. I'll try and join up again.
Thank you very much.
Don't forget Tuesdays if you can.
I will try and make it Tuesday. That's a hard night for me, as I
I
said
know.
last week.
Okay.
But I'll try and get on for Tuesday as well.
Yeah, that's Brad's channel on Tuesday.
Even if you're not on during the live, you could come on after hours.
Well, if nothing else, I'll try and pop in on your chat
That's
for
what
sure.
she said.
Cool.
All right,
guys,
thanks again,
thank you very-
guys. Good night.
Thank you. You can stay for the after hour if you want. We usually chat more after we go offline.
No, the wife's heading to bed, so I'm gonna chase her down.
Sounds
Bye,
good.
Joe.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Yeah, happy birthday. Thank you very much, guys, for coming in here in the live video and also in the chat week after week. Awesome. We had a good chat tonight to talk about RC related stuff. It was good. Until then, go charge up some batteries and go on there and break something, because if you're not breaking anything, you're not having any fun, and Brad knows this.